Maybe I'll start off again with a story. Back in 2005, when I met up with this Chinese pharmaceutical firm based in Shandong province, which is in the northeast of China. They were going for listing in Singapore. And when I met with the entrepreneur, Mr. Liu, so he was a little bit smaller built than the typical Shandong people. Shandong people are like the Maoris, you know, very big size and, you know, stocky and hefty, you know, very strong built type of people. So he was a little bit unusual. So that got me curious. So after building some rapport with him, you know, I was asking him, you know, Mr. Liu, you know, why, you know, is there a reason, you know, because most Shandong people are quite huge in size. Are you from other regions? So he said, no, I'm a Shandong native, you know. And he revealed the fact that he had polio when he was young. So typically, you know, when people has overcome adversity, whether physical or emotional, you know, in their life, they somehow, you know, go on to create and compound value for others as well, you know. So they're able to overcome their predicament, their challenges to just do something, you know, meaningful and, you know, create value. And guess what? In Singapore, when all this S-chip Singapore listed Chinese firm, accounting fraud unraveled on a systemic basis, you know, for almost all the companies in China listed here in Singapore for the Chinese firms, that particular pharmaceutical firm is the only one whose accounting was okay. You know, no accounting fraud unravelation. The business continues to grow because combined with the white moat analysis, what they did was they do not develop new drugs in a haphazard way. What they do is the sodium acetonide, which is a natural plant, they try to extract compounds and active pharmaceutical ingredients, API, to do new formulation, be it OTC products in anti-inflammation, anti-pain inflammation kind of topical cream for stroke victims when they eat that kind of pills. So it's still originating from this know-how about this herbal plant, trying to turn TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, into something scientific with the same know-how about, you know, all this compound extraction to make it scientific. So that's the intangible know-how that they have as a white moat. Combine that with a polio entrepreneur, you know, an entrepreneur who overcomes polio. I guess that's a lethal combination to produce a compounder. And true enough, while it was a micro cap at 70 million when it was listed, it got privatized at 400 million. So it was up about 3.5 times, 3 times around there. When everyone else was, you know, after the global financial crisis, everyone, you know, got, you know, collapsed in terms of valuation, you know, fraud starts to happen, you know. They are the only one whose value has maintained. So I think they are going for a Hong Kong listing in the upcoming months as well, at a valuation of 1 to 2 billion. So it's grown even more since then. So that's an example of, a simple example, a story about management quality. Just by having an interest in the person, the entrepreneur themselves, you know, how they conduct themselves, how they overcome hardships,